Welcome back. Today, we will talk about something very powerful, something that can change your life. Be habits of billionaires. Have you ever asked yourself why some people become extremely successful while others stay in the same place for years? Is it luck? Is it talent? No. The truth is simple. It is their habits, daily habits. Billionaires do not use magic. They follow simple actions every day, without fail. And in this video, you will learn those habits in simple English so you can understand, apply, and slowly change your life. Let us begin. Lesson 1. Focus on one goal. Most people have no clear direction. They wake up, do random things, follow whatever comes. One day, they want success. Next day, they feel lazy. Then they change again. No direction, no progress. But billionaires are different. They choose one main goal, and they stay with it for years. Why is this powerful? Because your energy is limited. If you chase 10 goals, your energy breaks. You feel busy, but you do not move. But one goal creates power. Focus becomes strong. Actions become clear. Progress becomes fast. Example: one person tries everything. Another person chooses one thing. After some time, the focused person wins because clarity creates speed. So decide. One goal, stay with it. Do not change again and again, because long focus creates real success. Lesson 2. Control your time. You have 24 hours. Billionaires also have 24 hours. The difference is not time. The difference is usage. Most people waste time, scrolling, watching, delaying. At the end, they feel tired but empty. No results. Billionaires plan their day. They know what to do, when to do, why to do. Every hour has purpose. They focus on important work, not small tasks, not useless work. They ask, is this helping me grow? If not, they stop it. They say no without fear, because every yes to the wrong thing is a no to their goal. They do not wait for motivation. They follow discipline. Even when tired, even when bored, they act. They use time blocks. Morning, deep work. Afternoon, tasks. Evening, learning. Clear system, clear focus. Because focused time creates real results. Lesson 3. Take full responsibility. No excuses. Look at most people. When something goes wrong, they blame. They blame the situation, they blame other people, they blame bad luck. And nothing changes, because blaming keeps you weak. Now look at billionaires. They think differently. When something goes wrong, they ask one question: what can I do better? They do not complain, they do not blame, they learn, they improve. Why is this powerful? Because responsibility gives you control. When you say, I am responsible, you take your power back. Now you can change. Now you can grow. Example: 2 people fail. One says, it is not my fault. The other says, I need to improve. The first stays the same. The second becomes stronger. That is the difference. Excuses feel comfortable, but they stop growth. Billionaires do not want comfort. They want results. So they remove excuses completely. They learn from every problem, every mistake, every failure. They ask, what is this teaching me? This mindset turns problems into progress. They focus on what they can control, not the past, not other people, only their actions. daily habit. At the end of the day, they ask, "What could I do better?" And they improve, step by step, because blame keeps you stuck. Responsibility moves you forward. Lesson 4. Think long-term. Most people want fast results, quick success, quick money, quick change. When they do not see results, they stop, they quit, and they start again somewhere else. This cycle never ends. But billionaires are different. They do not ask, "How can I succeed fast?" They ask, "How can I build something that lasts?" They think in years, not days. Why is this important? Because real success takes time. Strong skills take time. Real growth takes time. There is no shortcut. Example, one person works for a few days, then quits. Another person works daily, even without results. After some time, the second person wins, because consistency beats speed. Billionaires trust the process. They understand results come later. Effort comes first. They keep going even when progress is not visible, like a seed growing underground. You cannot see it, but it is growing. They focus on habits, not only results. Daily action creates future success. They sacrifice short-term comfort for long-term success. I will work today so I can enjoy tomorrow. This is their mindset. So be patient, stay consistent, trust the process, because the person who thinks long-term builds something real. Lesson 5. Invest in yourself. Never stop learning. When people think about billionaires, they think about money, big houses, luxury life, but they miss the real secret. Billionaires learn every day, because money is not the real power. Knowledge is. Skills are. Mindset is. Most people stop learning after school. They say, "I know enough," and their life stays the same. Same thinking, same results. But billionaires never stop. They read, they listen, they learn, they improve every day. Because they know the more you learn, the more you earn. They invest time, not just money. Time is the real investment. They learn skills that change their life: communication, decision-making, problem-solving, leadership. These skills create growth. Example, one person uses time for social media. Another person uses time to learn. After 1 year, one stays the same, one becomes stronger. That is the difference. Learning changes thinking. Thinking changes decisions. Decisions change life. But remember this, learning alone is not enough. You must act. Apply what you learn. Small actions every day. That is how growth happens. Lesson 6. Build discipline. Do it even when you don't feel like it. Most people wait for motivation. They say, "I will start when I feel ready." But motivation comes and goes. Some days you feel strong. Some days you feel lazy. If you depend on motivation, you stop often. But billionaires do not depend on motivation. They depend on discipline. Discipline means doing what is needed even when it is hard, even when it is boring, even when you are tired. This is power. Because discipline creates consistency, and consistency creates success. Example, one person works only when motivated. Another works every day. After some time, one stops, one wins. Because consistency wins. Billionaires follow routine. They do not think, "What should I do today?" They already know. Routine gives clarity. Routine saves energy. They do hard work without complaining because they know boring work today creates success tomorrow. They control their mind. Their mind says, rest. They say, no, work. Small actions daily create big results. They keep promises to themselves, and this builds confidence. So start small, one habit every day. No excuses. That is discipline. Lesson 7. Take smart risks. Do not stay in your comfort zone. Most people fear risk. They think, what if I fail? What if I lose? So they choose safety, comfort, and their life stays the same. No growth, no change, no success. But here is the truth. No risk, no growth. Billionaires understand this. But listen carefully. They do not take blind risks. They take smart risks. What is a smart risk? It means you think first, you prepare, you learn, you understand the situation, then you act. Not careless, not random, calculated action. Example: one person is afraid and never starts. Another person feels fear but takes action, carefully, step by step. After some time, one is still thinking, one is growing. That is the difference. Billionaires accept failure. They do not fear it. They use it. Every mistake is a lesson. Every failure is experience, and experience creates strength. They start small. They test ideas. They learn. Then they grow, slowly, smartly. Comfort zone feels safe, but it is dangerous because it keeps you in the same place. Growth begins when you feel uncomfortable. Fear is normal. Even successful people feel fear, but they move forward with it, because fear means you are growing. So take action. Not a big jump, one step, then another. That is how success begins. Lesson 8. Choose the right environment. Look around you. People, conversations, energy. All of this shapes your life. Most people do not notice this, but your environment changes your thinking. If you stay around negative people, you become negative. If you stay around lazy people, you become lazy. If you stay around growth, you grow. Billionaires choose carefully. They stay with people who think big, who act, who improve, because they know you become what you see every day. Example: one person stays with negativity, another stays with growth. After some time, their lives are completely different. That is the power of environment. Billionaires protect their mindset. They avoid complaining people, negative energy, excuses. They choose learning, action, progress. And listen, environment is not only people, it is also what you watch, what you listen, what you read. So choose wisely. Even if you are alone, you can build a strong environment with good content, with learning, with growth, because the person who builds the right environment builds a strong future. Now you know the habits. They are simple but powerful. And here is the truth. Your life will not change by watching. It will change by doing. Start small. Choose one habit. Apply it today. Then repeat again and again. Because success is not magic. It is daily action repeated every day. So ask yourself, Which habit will I start today? Make a decision. Take action now, because the person who acts is the person who wins.